Welcome to the Get Up Guys Daily Dose Podcast.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the skies. Get up, guys. In His name we rise.
Guys, my wife Brooke and I are days away from celebrating our 24-year wedding anniversary, and I love how God has used our story to help restore some couples that were struggling. That said, this might be one of the most serious and direct messages I've shared on the podcast, but I think it needs to be said. Men, some of you are shopping for an affair and don't even realize it. Now hold on, don't shut me down just yet. I get it, that's not your story. You'd never cheat. You would never cross that line. But I'm asking you to humor me. Hear me out and maybe tuck this one away just in case the enemy ever tries to make a move when you're tired, stressed, or feeling neglected. Because I'm not just talking about a sexual affair, not yet anyway. I'm talking about emotional drift. Conversations with that coworker or that woman at the gym where you suddenly feel seen or appreciated. You tell yourself it's harmless. I'd never let it go too far. But the connection grows. You start sharing things you haven't even told your wife. There's a closeness, a flirtation, and before long, you might even convince yourself you're in love. But listen, how can you love someone you barely know? It's not love, it's infatuation, it's fantasy. You're filling in the blanks with your imagination, idealizing someone you've never had to fight with, compromise for, raise kids with, or suffer alongside. That fantasy feels good because it's easy, just like porn. That's one of the reasons so many men run to it. It delivers thrills without relationships, without responsibility, but it also comes without intimacy, without growth, and without truth. See, marriage takes work. Real love takes reps. It takes choosing your wife day after day, even when it's hard. But instead of putting in the reps, we fantasize about greener grass. We chase dopamine hits and false connection when what we really need is discipline, humility, and presence. And here's the vicious cycle. She pulls away physically because you're absent emotionally. You pull away emotionally because she's cold physically. And instead of breaking the cycle, you start looking for your fix in little compliments from someone else, someone who doesn't carry the weight of real life with you. Jesus said in Matthew 5:28, anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. It's not just about lust, it's about misdirected attention. It's about intimacy going somewhere it doesn't belong. Proverbs 4:23 says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Are you guarding your heart, or are you letting it drift? Brother, stop shopping where you don't intend to buy. Shut down the flirting, the oversharing, the fantasy life. Turn your heart and attention back toward your wife. Praise her again. Pursue her again. Water the grass at home. Because the illusion of love is never fulfilling. You need the real thing.
Get up, guys. Raise your voices to the sky.